I could see you dancing. You like that rock and roll music, huh?
Yeah, I'm playing the air drums.
Drums? Oh, the drums are in the air? Okay. We are on Back Beach today. We're walking the beach here in Vung, Vietnam. And this is Back Beach. It's the beach on this little peninsula that faces the ocean.
This is Untethered, and I'm Scott B. Smith.
And I'm Wesley Green. And we're really connecting with the last episode, which was the episode where we climbed the hill and climbed up to the top of the Jesus and stood on his shoulders and let me spin around. Well, maybe if I can get the angle right. Can you see it? Oh, wow, it's really far off. It's not that far off. Can you see it?
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my God. Literally.
Yeah, that's him. Okay, all right. So what we're going to do today is walk the beach. So we're basically starting from where we left off. That's him. Yeah, well, he's last episode. We don't have to talk anymore about that.
Oh, all right.
There's no more to say. You can say whatever you want about it. I don't care. But this is the beach, and this is what we're going to walk today. And Scott, I want you to do me a favor as we walk, if you will.
All right.
Tell me when you want me to cross over and see, because to me, maybe not the best, but one of the great parts about going to a beach like this is all the development along the road. There's a road, of course, that runs along the beach all the way down. On the other side is just a row of hotels, restaurants, and all sorts of things. And, well, it's fun to walk along and see what kind of development there is. That beach vibe that goes with all the businesses. So whenever you get a hankering to see what's over there, just say, hop off the beach and go over and see. Because the beach is long. We're not going to walk the whole thing, obviously. We're just going to walk along, see what we see. And let me know when you want to explore off the off-beach area. It's not even really off-beach. It's just across the street. Scott, what have you got for us today? We were just talking about Sidney Poitier.
We're talking about Sidney Poitier, a movie that I watched last night, and I very much enjoyed it. It's what did I say the name of it was, Wesley?
Lilies of the Field.
Lilies of the Field. It's supposed to be one of his best films, and I very much enjoyed it. Never seen it before. Because
worth watching.
Yeah, absolutely. If you love older films, it was made in 1963. It's in black and white. If you love older films, definitely give it a look. And if you like wonderful performances, Sidney Poitier was a great actor.
Yeah, yes, he was, and he passed recently, which is why you was looking for it, or
no? I think it was just on, and just caught our interest, and we just sat and watched it.
Oh, okay, all right. I assumed it was on Netflix or something. You don't?
No, it was on Turner Classic Movies or
TCM. That'll be our endorsement for today.
I don't know if they are still called Turner Classic Movies. It may just be TCM, but and I'll say this too. This is me being an old man, but because the television had been turned off on TCM, of course, when we turned it back on, that's what it was on. And there was an Elvis movie on today. It's Elvis and Bill Bixby, who you may know, most famous for playing. He was David Banner in The Incredible Hulk TV series. He wasn't
David Banner.
He was not Bruce Banner.
What?
He was David.
Like Bruce Banner's cousin.
No, he was David Bruce Banner. They called him David Banner.
Bruce.
They called him David Banner. Stan Lee loved those alliterative names. He loved it because it's stuck in people's head and it's catchy. Like Peter Parker and Reed Richards, and Sue Storm, and Scott Summers. So it was Bruce Banner, right?
Okay, yeah.
Well, when they were developing the TV show, apparently, this is real, the Incredible Hulk TV show with Bill Bixby as Banner and Lou Ferrigno famously as the Hulk. The TV people told Stan Lee that Bruce sounded too gay. So they basically made Stan Lee change it. Stan Lee was like, "What?" But
Bruce. I thought it sounded too Australian.
That's the story anyway. It was too. Didn't think it was heteronormative enough. So.
All right. Well, I'm going to show you where we're at, and you can tell them at my first point where I can go across the street or keep going down the beach. You're gonna help me decide.
I just wanted to say though that the Elvis movie, what really caught my attention was it looked fantastic on I don't have the best HD TV. I do have an HD TV, and it just looked great. Like the picture was really clear, the colors were really vibrant. Whoever cleaned that up and brought it up to HD, great job. Look at all that. What are they yelling at him about, Wesley?
I think they went too far out in the ocean.
Oh.
Cautious place. Right,
yeah.
Well, should I go up these stairs, or because they're not all that far out? That's the crazy thing. They're barely up to their knees.
Is that a lifeguard, or is that like their chaperone?
No, it's a lifeguard.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. All right. Well,
All right. So should we stay on the beach?
Yeah, go a little further.
Okay. We've got an area of flags. See the flags down there?
Yeah, I see that. What is that for?
It's just a.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So we priced these chairs. They're $5 for 3 chairs, and usually at the beach I didn't have. Usually at the beach you get them all day, as long as you want to sit on them anyway. That's a fairly good deal.
It's not terrible.
No booze being served here.
Oh my gosh, they're not going to let you go out up to your thighs in the seawater. They're not going to serve booze here.
They might as well if you're only get to go up to your thighs. That's my take on it.
I mean, maybe it's got something to do with the currents or something today, but that's an awful short distance.
Yeah, pretty restrictive. But then again, you kind of expect that when you go to a beach where there's a ton of people like this. It looks like, when I say a ton of people, I mean it looks like there's a gazillion people here, but as we approach, you realize that everybody's actually spread out pretty well. It's one of the things I think that was pointed out in the U.S. at the beginning of the pandemic. People were freaking out because they would see shots of people at the beach, and it looked like a lot of people, but in fact, the beach is outdoors, and they do kind of spread out. They're not actually crowded, so it's not quite as bad as it seems. Personally, I'd still rather go to a beach that is not all that crowded.
Well, you've always got constant airflow. I mean, there's always a wind.
Right, yeah. Is that good or bad? Is it blowing coronavirus into your face, or is it blowing it away from you?
Oh, I hadn't thought of that. I guess it depends on where you are in relation to other people.
Yeah. Again, mostly it's how concentrated are people, and even the groups of chairs that look like they're crowded up, when you get close, you realize there's a good 20 feet between most of them, at least 10 feet apart. So, yeah. So I don't think it's that bad of an environment, but mostly for me right now is coronavirus levels here in the South Vietnam are exceedingly low. It's not so great in North Vietnam right now. There's some pretty high levels, but they had their surge here in the summer, and everybody seems to be I mean, the rates are pretty low now, so I'm not too worried. And also, we're not even in the city anymore. So
They had a surge in the summer. They haven't had one since.
I mean, it's been on the decline since then.
I think we've had like 2 since the summer here.
I had I checked Vung, the city I'm in. When was it? Last night or maybe the night before? The latest numbers here were 6.
Like a single digit 6.
Yeah, there were 6 cases on what is today? Tuesday. So there were 6 cases on Sunday.
For the city.
For the city, right? Yeah.
Okay. That seems really low compared to the numbers we have here.
It is really low. That's why I said the beach is crowded, so I don't want to pretend like it's the super safest. But since there's only 6 cases in the city, I feel pretty good.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I'm going to catch. I'm extra paranoid too because I have to pass the test, and tomorrow I have to go take the test. I have to be clear so I can get into Cambodia, so that I don't get I don't overstay my visa again. How many cases does Cartersville have? Are you still there?
I'm still here.
Okay.
All right, I'll look.
Okay.
The 7-day average, it says, is 60.
60 in Cartersville?
Yeah, if I'm reading this correctly.
Well, that's not bad. How many people are in the city of Cartersville? It used to be around 25,000.
According to this, it's almost 21,000.
21,000. Okay. So, but still, 60 is a very low number, so that's good.
And that was as of maybe 2020, 2019. Okay, 2019. That's a 2019 number. Yeah, but I don't know if I'm reading this correctly, and also the numbers for over the weekend haven't probably been taken into account yet. So
right, yeah, there's always a jump on Monday.
Yeah. But yeah, it's
This is a city of less than 700,000. Forget what the exact number was.
okay, and there's 6.
Yeah.
And we've got 20,000 here, and there's 6. If I'm reading this correctly, there's. And wait, those are new cases. Gosh, I don't know. But 7-day average. Okay, 7-day average.
No, the 6 was new cases too. That's
okay.
6 new cases. I didn't check the ongoing.
I'm not sure if I'm comparing apples to apples here, but
no problem. We're not professional statisticians, so probably if anybody wants good data, they need to go do the research themselves.
All the point we're trying to make is there's much less of the coronavirus where Wesley is than there is where I am.
Right, and I think that's a safe point to make.
And that's and Wesley's in Vietnam and I'm in America.
Right. But again, Ho Chi Minh City, this area of the country, was just eaten up with the virus over the summer. It was really going crazy. There were days where they had 16,000 new cases a day. 17,000. Now that's in a city of, I think, 13 million. So it is not. There are a lot of people here, but that was a lot of cases. And Hanoi was doing great at the time. We had very few cases. Now it's reversed. Hanoi's got tons of new cases, and this whole southern part of the country is doing fairly well. And part of the reason I left Ho Chi Minh City was to come here because it's a smaller town and there are a lot fewer cases here. In fact, it was kind of a surprise to see there were any new cases at all, because outside of Ho Chi Minh City, there really weren't that many areas listed that had new cases here. But this was one. Just a few.
So this is some of the, I guess, the boardwalk kind of thing. Not technically, but along the edge of the beach here.
Yeah. So this is the public park. I'll get you the park and we've seen a little bit of it. So they've got park and walk and beach. Very nice area. And on the other side of the street there, a lot of hotels. You go a little bit farther down the beach, and this ends, and it turns into resorts. So the resorts, it's still a public beach, but the resorts kind of block access, so it's kind of private to them. But this part of the beach is for the general public. And you can sort of tell if you just look at the beach, see where all the people are. If you look, I don't know if you guys can see far enough down the beach, it just sort of dries up. That's where access pretty much ends. It's not, you could get on there, but you'd have to carry your, cooler and your toys and things down the beach. So obviously most people don't do that. But people come to a beach like this because it's a big public beach with lots of people. It's a very different environment than being somewhere where you get the beach to yourself. I got to say, in Southeast Asia, it's not hard to find that. So I would say people are coming here by choice to actually be in around a lot of other people. That's the environment. That's what people are looking for. Because some people like other human beings, I'm told.
What a weirdos.
What a bunch of weirdos. No, it's nice. It's a lovely environment. Oh, and maybe it's worth mentioning we were looking at what we call the South China Sea.
What do they call it?
I think in Vietnamese it translates as the East Sea, because it's east here.
That makes sense.
It does. We kind of made that joke a lot two streams ago, so I won't go into it. But yeah, it's part of let's not get into politics. Never mind. I was going to talk about the South China Sea, but South China Sea is right in the middle of a lot of Southeast Asian countries. It's south of China, east of Vietnam, north of Malaysia and Indonesia, west of the Philippines. I think I left out poor little Brunei, but yeah, that's it. Brunei is like inside of Indonesia, so it's Malaysia. So it's north there as well, but yeah. So the South China Sea is basically, it's like the Mediterranean of this part of the world. All the nearby countries border it, access it, and need it for trade and fishing and all the things that you need. You need the ocean for. Let's get over to the street. Let's become streetwalkers.
Oxygen. You need the ocean for oxygen.
Is a lot of oxygen comes out of the ocean?
Well, I mean, the algae that lives in the ocean, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. So another thing, I don't think that's really limited. I think that just distributes itself. But yes, that's true as well.
I don't know. I'm just saying we need that.
We need that oxygen. You're not wrong about that. Every time I try to go off of it,
unless you're an Android, I guess you
pass
don't need
out.
it then.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how they work. If I were a real life Android, maybe I would have more information about that. Let's wander across the street.
Everything's slowing down on
Is
the
it?
video. Yeah, it
Oh,
looks oh, there we go. It must just hit a little slow spot in the Wi-Fi or something.
yeah. That's going to happen. And honestly, I think we'll spend most of our time in larger cities while doing the show. But occasionally we'll come to a place like this, and I think they don't have 5G in Vietnam, but they have a lot of what they call 4G plus, which seems to give really stellar service, as good as anything I need personally for this. But a smaller town like this doesn't have that. It has got basic 4G. So I've noticed more slowdown and low resolution here than we were getting in anywhere else.
I'm not in a big city. I think technically I'm in the greater metropolitan area for Atlanta, but I don't think there's 5G has gotten out here yet either.
No, last I checked, and I don't check it often. Last I checked, America was pretty far behind on 5G. But I am comparing it to China, and they've got it basically everywhere. So. I just thought this street looked neat, so I wanted to walk up it.
Oh, that's fine.
Again, for me, one of the better parts of going to the beach is all the stuff around it. I mean, the beach is fun to walk on for a few minutes, but I would much rather get lost in the little beach community that's right next to it than to spend all my time just standing on the sand and looking at the water. It's worth noting there's a lot of eating places here. I'm actually kind of surprised everything's going, because it's only, what is it? It's almost 9. Okay.
Right.
It seems early to be eating lunch type things, but maybe that's just me. All right. I see food to the right. I see hotels ahead of us, which is kind of cool. Beach hotels. If I'd had a larger budget, this is probably where I would have stayed. Oh, are you frozen or just me?
No, I'm not frozen.
Okay, let me. Oh, there we go. There we go.
I mean, I guess I say that, but I don't know what's happening on your end. But I mean, me personally, I'm not frozen.
Well, it is very cold there, so I have to check, make sure you have not frozen.
It's cold. It's supposed to get down into the upper 20s, I think, here Fahrenheit degrees for the rest of the world, which is would be just a little below 0 in Celsius. So.
That's right. As long as it's close to 32, a completely arbitrary number, it's easy to figure in Celsius because it's going to be close to 0.
Right. Yeah.
Yay.
I don't know what the formula is, and probably even if I did, couldn't do it in my head. So
I'm showing you that there's plenty of. Well, it's not kitsch. What do we call this stuff? Tchotchke, tourist junk.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, it's a universal. Love to see that the world is the same everywhere. This area actually does remind me of the Florida Panhandle.
Yeah. There's
some parallels.
Yeah, there definitely are, for sure. You can see it, like all the little, like you said, tchotchke stands and that kind of thing. Yeah, you can. And yeah, there's some of that vibe. Absolutely.
I mean, the people that plan for the city of Panama City could probably learn a good bit from this place. Obviously it's a bigger town, so I don't want to don't want to be too, and they're really close to a very big city, so I don't want to be too hard on poor Panama City Beach. But it does feel like if they had designed the city to be more of a city, you could walk off the beach there and have this much options.
Mm-hmm. Why was that whole street blocked by cars back there, just sitting in a row?
Because one of them's backing up.
Oh,
you just
okay.
can't tell if it's moving slowly.
I didn't know if you're going to get able to. I thought it felt like one of those end of the street kind of things, like in a video game, and it's like you can't go any further. There's just 3 cars sitting here going the same way, blocking the street. Sorry.
Did you think I was going to be hit an invisible barrier and not be able to progress?
Part of me did, yeah.
Well, it's not invisible, but there's one right here. This is the end of the street.
Oh. The Tar Hotel. Oh.
Hotel that celebrates tar.
It's made of tar.
That'd be nice.
It's
all right.
That tar-based creature that was in Star Trek: The Next Generation.
The one that killed Tar, the one that killed Yar, the tar that killed Yar.
The tar that killed Tasha Yar.
Could be that.
It's his hotel.
Let's get back to the beach. We're already at half an hour. Although we don't really have a particular point that we need to get to, but
let's get back to the beach. I want to avoid this Star Trek talk.
No, you can talk about Tasha Yar all you like.
It's boring.
I need
for
you
the
to.
People.
Well, there's one person watching. Thank you, one person. Scott, is that one person you?
Could be.
All right, excellent. That's what we were going for.
I have it open in another tab. I mean, if I need to check it, but I don't know if it's counting me or not. Yeah.
Maybe it's discounting you. Oh,
95% off.
Oh no. Practically free.
I'm just a floating head. Oh my gosh, just a floating head. Could you imagine?
Good. I would say mecca like a high, mecca honey ho.
Pee-wee's Playhouse reference.
Yes, that was.
Did you?
Should I get a juice? What?
Did you remember the cowboy? What was he, like, the cartoon cowboy or something? I forget what it was. He was a cowboy on that show. It was Lawrence Fishburne.
No, really?
Yeah, in a very early role for him. Yeah, it sure was.
Wow, I gotta go back and see this. That's got to be on YouTube somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure. I think Pee-wee's Playhouse was on Netflix. Or it wasn't one time recently. I think that's right. Yeah, it's Lawrence Fishburne.
Did that whole show start off as an adult style comedy routine where it was all sexual innuendo?
It was. I think it was Paul Rubens doing a stand-up routine. Yeah, as Pee Wee Herman, and that was the thing. Yeah, and I think they just adapted it for a children's show. Oh no,
that's the weirdest part.
The person watching it is Russ, our friend Russ.
Hey Russ, how you doing?
Hey Russ, thanks for tuning in.
Did he make a comment? Oh, he did.
Yeah, he sure did.
No, that is me. I am here.
Russ won't mind if we would talk about Star Trek.
He's on track for Star Trek. For some reason, I like to repeat that over and over. I think you said it. You made that joke 10 years ago, and I always stuck in my head. I'm on track for Star Trek. And for people who don't know, with our accent, that it sounds the same.
It does. I'm sorry. we know what the actual word is and how it's supposed to be pronounced, but
we just don't care.
Yeah, you don't need your grammatical rules. Oh, this doesn't look quite as touristy. Look over that. Looks like a construction area with some graffiti on it. That's not the.
It is. You're
victory.
Right. Bye safe. I say victory.
What's that mean?
I don't know. This is
Oh.
by something beach.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it means back beach. But to say, I don't know. Could
Back,
be anything.
back, beach, back. All right.
All right. All right.
All right. Just calm down. It's back. All right. It's victory. King.
Plenty of junk to buy at the beach.
Oh.
I think these are people who are getting ready for the midday rush. They're workers in the area. They're eating early.
Oh.
That's why there's so many lunch places open at 9.
Okay. I was hoping they were getting ready for some football.
Well, they might be.
Season's almost over.
Season's almost over, is it?
Yeah, at least for American football. Let me be clear. Sorry. I mean, let me be clear. The NFL season is coming to a close. This Sunday is the Super Bowl. It's going to be a great game.
We can see the comments. We can show the comments to everyone. Of course, you're the everyone, so you kind of already knew it was there.
Don't write anything embarrassing.
Unless you
like this
like
Obama
to be
impersonation. Embarrassing.
I think it's good. Oh, no. Obama was a great president, but all the impressions of him are an embarrassment to the nation. If only the president following him could do something to embarrass us worse.
No, not all the impressions. Just this one that you're witnessing now, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to say that. I don't think that. I think that.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. And Russ agrees with us about the beaches. This looks like all the beaches around the world.
Or the wood.
Whoa! All around the world.
From somewhere to LA. Should we cross back to the beach side?
Yes.
All right.
Come full circle. The circle of beaches.
That car is going very slow. So I just love the. Okay. Could be the scene from Naked Gun where he's screaming about how the thing's going to run over him, and it takes a long time. Anyway,
I haven't seen those films in so long. I really want to see Police Squad, which is the very short-lived TV show it was based on. I've seen a few episodes. I don't think there are many, but I really want to see
how short-lived was it?
I think it was single-digit number of episodes. Maybe it was not much.
Oh wow.
I was afraid you were going to hit that tree, says Russ. Well, just like George in the Jungle, Wesley's watching out for that tree.
I didn't even see a tree.
Oh, well, never mind. Well, just blind luck.
I suppose I could have hit it. Maybe I wouldn't have noticed even if I ran into it.
That's when we find out this has been like the Sixth Sense the whole time, and Wesley's a ghost.
A ghost?
He's a ghost. He's from the. I turned from the Midwest all of a sudden. He's a ghost. Look out!
Ghosting. Hey, we gotta talk. This is the perfect time to talk about something that has nothing to do with the beach. Don't you think?
Okay. That's what I've been doing.
Okay, fair enough. So I've posted it before when we thought we were going to be in Cambodia, and then that fell through. But I want to do a meditation session because it's a thing in Cambodia. There's a wat that allows guests to come and meditate, and by guests I mean foreigners to come and meditate.
I guess you mean what?
By guests I mean if you're a guest in the country. If you're a tourist.
A tourist. Oh, okay.
Tourist. A tourist, not a purist.
Okay. Either way.
Okay. All right. So they allow people to come and meditate, and I would like to do that. Now it's an hour-long thing, but I've discovered from comments that it's not guided. It's just a space, a quiet space for people to come in and enjoy, and I guess also meditate anywhere. I'm not really sure why, but it's a cool what to go to. So it would be a cool thing to do, I think. Now, I feel like right in my head right now, the best way to do that would be to go in and have a 10-minute meditation session. But we could do a guided meditation on the show. I think it would be all right if I plug my meditation app, not my meditation app, but the one I use, and let share the screen and let that be our meditation. And just do like a 10-minute thing, and then the rest of the stream we would go around and just explore the what and see it.
Well, wouldn't we need the permission of whoever's doing the meditation?
See, I'm not sure, but it's an app that gives away for, like, I would plug the app and it gives away free. You get like a free month, when you sign up or something. So I don't think it would be a problem to do one meditation on that. But I don't know. What do you think? I'm not a lawyer.
I don't know. I'm not a lawyer either. I mean, I know a lawyer with a background in entertainment law, but
can you send her a message and ask about this?
I will try to remember to. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Message me about it after the show, so as a reminder, please.
Okay, I will do. Yeah, I mean, but I'm also up for other ideas. I really want to show it the what, and it's interesting that they let people come in and sit and meditate in their meditation space. But it's not guided. It's not like you can walk in and sit and meditate for however long you like and then walk out. So I'm hoping that I can do that. I'm also up for other ideas of what to do there. And honestly, if it falls through, it's just a cool what to go to and show. And
when are we scheduled to do that?
The week that I get there. I think I scheduled it for Saturday after I arrive. It would be like the 19th.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you've got until then to post your suggestions and comments or Twitter below.
Oh yeah, you can do it on Twitter.
Yeah, that's right. It says the 19th. Yeah, so that's almost 2 weeks. Almost 2 weeks from this live broadcast.
Yeah, I really want to know the right way to present that. It's a cool thing they let people do. I know an hour long of silent meditation on the live stream is probably not the most riveting live stream. So I want to do it in some way that is watchable. See what's there,
Yeah. I definitely would. I mean, I would definitely enjoy seeing the temple, or whatever they're comfortable letting people film in. Like, I would definitely very much enjoy seeing that. But
yeah, I should
for sure
put a caveat on that. I mean, it's possible that I walk in with a camera and they'll be like, "Go yourself. Don't bring a camera in here. I won't get any of it." But whatever
right.
whatever I can show is what I'm shooting.
Yeah. You don't want to.
Yeah, go ahead.
You don't want to piss off holy people.
No. You never know when they're going to be for your.
Well, I was going to say, I mean, they're in good with the higher powers of the universe. So.
But these are Theravada Buddhists, so I don't know that they
Well, I mean, there's.
Well, they might also have some friends in the mob, so it could be one of them.
Yes, the Buddhist mob.
You don't really have to be super powered to rough me up. Probably be an old lady and frighten me in some way.
Yeah, we don't want to be like, oh, they're all Buddhist monks. That means they all know karate and can do Dragon Ball Z moves. I mean, no.
Not at this temple. Most temples, that's absolutely true. Not
Most
this
temples, yeah, but we don't want to assume all of them. Yeah,
one. Not all of
most
them.
temples, not this one.
Okay, so Russ says, remember my comments get to you about 1/2 late. Yes. Well, more than that, I didn't read it right away. Sorry. We got off on another topic. Sort of like the Catholic monastery in Atlanta.
I think you meant like maybe coming in and letting people, the people come in and meditate or whatever. I guess. I think that's when they or pray or
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
We got to pray just to make it today.
Are these shows found later on your channel? They will be found later. Yes. In fact, if Scott just looked at the email, so if he responded positively, I will post them later today. And then you'll see it'll say something like meditation at what? Something, blah, blah. I forget the name of the what.
That's some pressure for me. All right.
Well, there's 2 weeks. You got plenty of time to make the decision.
Yeah.
It might be an early one too. That's one I can't change the time on because they only do it for an hour, like 3 times a week. An hour in the evening, 3 times a week. And they allow people to come in and do this.
Okay.
So I can't change the time. On Sundays they do a morning one. So if you don't like the time, I can switch it to the morning, which we'll just do the next day. But other than that, I can't really alter the time.
No, none of us can alter time.
So you think?
Except Thanos.
Definitely show the what, and if you do, educate us about the religion. Okay. I'll put the educating on you, Scott. You're wait, I'm the educator. Damn it.
I don't know. I don't know much about Buddhism. I know a little, I guess, but not much.
Yeah, I can put together some things.
Just look up Buddhism on Wikipedia, everybody.
Oh, don't tell people to do that. That's what I was gonna do, and then like I had special information.
Just look up, get a Buddhism for Dummies book. I don't know.
See, we need this is why we need merch online. We can sell that book.
We can use an X-Acto. I mean, not an X-Acto knife, a Sharpie marker to put our own names on it. So we wrote it. We want to know what we are looking at, says Russ.
Okay, yeah. Well, you're looking at high schoolers lying in the beach. There they go.
Oh my God!
And, track team, I guess.
Don't worry, we're just out here looking at a bunch of high school kids. It's fine.
Well, they're just running. Jesus.
Well, they are now. I mean,
now that they saw some creepy old man coming at them with a camera. All right. Well.
Oh, sorry, I made it weird. I don't know.
That's all right. Good job, dude.
Oh, thanks. I mean,
at the what? Oh, at the what? We want to know what we're looking at the what. He doesn't want to know what we're looking at now.
This is a beach.
Lesson on this bullshit. He wants to know about the what. Well, you're right. There's more to learn there. This is just a beach. There's not a lot to explain.
We explained all this at the beginning of the broadcast.
please rewatch this broadcast several times. Get all of this information. That's the Imperial Hotel. Oh, I can tell you something about that hotel. It's not like really a factoid, but it's me talking.
Okay.
So there's an Imperial Hotel in Las Vegas. Same name, and it's done in it's supposed to be like an ancient Chinese theme or Chinese architectural theme. The
Uh-huh.
one here appears to be in Imperial French, the architectural style. I just thought that was ironic.
How many people had empires, I guess?
There's a lot of empires out there. They just call it the Imperial. You really haven't specified. So that's the Imperial Beach. But it's actually the same beach. Kind of a lot.
Yeah, this is the beach. The East Beach, I believe, is what it translates to. Those just joining us. This is the East Beach. It faces what generally is known as South China Sea, but in Vietnam it's called the Eastern Sea because it's east of them. So, and this is a beach. A beach is where the sea and the land meet.
It's true. Scott, that is what a beach is. Well, I guess that's a shore. The beach is a type of shore that has, I don't know, what distinguishes a beach from a shore? But in southern France, there are lots of places that are just rocks, and they still call it a beach. Do we just write the French off because they're crazy, or is there some
crazy? I mean, I was thinking that too. I'm like, there's plenty of places where it's like just rocks, like the cliffs over, and
that's why I'm pointing at this where the Jesus Mountain hits the ocean. There's no beach there at the beach end.
Yeah. Jesus famously was not a fan of beaches. Not many people know that.
Famously, not many people know that.
Sorry, that came across as a very much Jesus was against. Jesus didn't like beaches. Not many people know that. I have secret Jesus knowledge. California has rock beaches, says Russ. That's right. The beaches in California are ready to rock. Woo!
I don't know why I'm quietly screaming. Can you hear me quietly?
Kind of. I mean, it's mostly been a lot of wind noise.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. I didn't think there was much you could do about it, but
you can put my hand in front of the mic. Unless I didn't help. Does it help?
Well, that's what I get for assuming. Maybe a little. Sorry, folks. I should have said something 20 minutes ago. You wouldn't have to listen to that annoying wind sound.
Oh, you know what we can listen to? I almost forgot. This has to be new because I wanted it before and could not find it.
Okay.
But I think it's time for rock. We were just talking about being ready to rock. Well, how about this? Liking that rock?
Oh my God! It seems like a training montage should break out now, where you're like,
Exactly what I'm having, except for me running.
Training for a big event.
Well, we should have had that when the training team ran by.
Should have had that when the Chinese came by? What?
The training, the high school. Actually, if I cover the mic, you can't hear me.
When the high school came by, yeah, that would have been great.
Yeah,
it would have looked like a scene from Rocky, or like Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Yeah, that was the goal.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
You guys remember Mike Tyson's Punch Out? I'm sure all of you do out there. You know, in between the fights when like your character went along behind his trainer, you know? Yeah.
Sea of Galilee. Boy, well, Russ, why don't you come on to the show?
Wow, Russ is schooling me with his Jesus knowledge.
Really, it's Sea of Galilee, he says. I don't know what happened to the Sea of Galilee. Maybe Russ will come on and tell me.
I'm assuming there was a beach there. That's what he's getting at.
Well, it's a sea. It's surely there's, unless it's like a metaphorical sea.
Jesus doesn't need a beach. He can walk on water. He doesn't really know the difference.
He doesn't know the difference?
Well, I mean, I'm sure, like, as like an abstract concept, but as far as like I can walk on this, I can't walk on that. The same. It's all same to him. Right?
I
don't know, whatever.
I'm lost.
It's time for Blasphemy Hour starring me.
Got it. Tell, can you send Russ a link to the thing? Does he want to come on? He can tell his jokes directly.
Does Russ want to come on? I don't know. I don't know if Russ has got a setup to come on.
Oh, okay. No, fair enough. Well, he's invited for the future. Should he ever decide he wants to?
A microphone and headphones and stuff. I don't know.
Right. Well, I gotta admit, finding the beach boring now. What about you? What do you think?
I mean, it would be great to have somebody else on here besides just me. I mean, because I bet you're getting tired of my crap by now.
Oh. I was going to say the reverse, that you're getting tired of being the only one babysitting me.
No. You're the one
doing
doing all the
more
work.
I'm just walking down the beach. Ah!
Well, I'm not walking anywhere. I'm just sitting here in front of this green screen. If I had a better video card, I could be anywhere right now.
Oh.
Using the power of green screen.
Well, I think now is the time of the show when we tell people if they want Scott, if they want to see Scott to be anywhere while we're doing this, they should like this video. I mean, to be honest, if you made it this far, you like this video. You need to admit it to yourself and click the like button.
Yeah, you should. I mean, because the first step in admitting you have a problem is fixing it.
The first step is admitting you have a problem. That's right.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I messed it up.
Yeah. That's all right. We got it. Wait, there's no way out. There's no way out.
Well, trapped to the beach, ladies and gentlemen. This will be the last show for Untethered. Eventually become trapped at a Vietnamese beach. Oh, this guy's like...
Oh, come on. He said I missed it.
Oh, okay. I thought he was like telling me to get out.
Get out! Well, he kind of is, but he could see I was trying to find my way out. So he was pointing. I am not fit to be seen, says Rest. This looks less touristy. As I'm wandering an abandoned lot.
Yeah, it does look less touristy. It looks more like he's been corralled.
Yeah, I don't see where he was pointing.
He just wanted you to get the hell away from him.
Get away from me!
Just jump the fence.
Well, you know. Yeah. Yes. Well, honestly, it's really. I can go through there. In fact, I think I will.
Russ also thought his body language was saying he should get out. But now this guy's not going to be happy.
No. Come on.
I was like, what is that crazy American doing?
I was able to stoop down. I think he was giving me the "I'm sorry, you can't stoop down" look. No, I cannot. Not without making noises.
He was pitying you. That
was pity. That was pity you saw there.
He wasn't.
You know what?
He wasn't upset that you were doing it. He was like, "Oh man,
you're pathetic."
I'll jump on one of these bikes and go for help. Uh-oh.
Well, I like the rocking music that we got.
Oh, Russ is like I was setting you up to get ambushed.
Wow.
Russ isn't
The rough town, I guess.
Lot
he's part of the parking lot attendant mafia. Oh,
so many. The mafia.
So many mafias.
Yeah.
Well, I do call the stupid buses that not real buses, the like 15 passenger vans that serve as transit for tourists. I call those the transportation mafia. But anyway, we'll do that another time.
That doesn't sound pleasant. We don't have to do that.
Oh, we'll try and avoid that another time. Well, actually, that's how I'm going to get to the airport because it's the only way. There's not a regular bus, or if there is, I can't find it. So
that's fair.
Anyway,
we don't have buses here. This is America.
That's true. It's better than no buses at all. I found out the closest I can get to you on a bus would be the McDonald's at 75.
Which one?
Is there more than one McDonald's on I-75?
Near I-75, yeah. There's one at Emerson. There's one at Main Street, Cartersville. There's one at 20.
20.
Okay.
Main Street has a McDonald's? Well,
it does now. Near 75, yeah, it does now.
Wow.
And the McDonald's at Emerson is in with the Love's fuel stop or whatever it's called.
Oh wow. Well, this is not. I don't know any of that. It's appeared within the last 20 years. I don't know about it.
It has.
Let's get a lovely building in the background. All right. Well, this is us saying goodbye. God, I hope you enjoyed the beach.
McDonald's is taking over the world. I think you should use past tense.
There's more Subways than there are McDonald's. Actually, once you leave the U.S., the world is not covered in McDonald's at all. If anything, it's KFC, at least in this part of the world.
I thought when you said there's more Subways in the world, I thought you meant actual Subways. Like,
well, no, I wish that would be helpful, but no, I meant the sandwich shop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Scott, I think we forgot to tell people. We mentioned that they should like the video, which obviously they should, but also they should subscribe. If they want to follow me and my adventures, I got Twitter and Instagram icons at the top of the YouTube page, and you can follow me on that. You can give me money. Yeah, remember that's always an option. Just remember, whatever you thought. Wesley won't be taking my money. I'll always take it. Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see. What are we doing? We got one more thing this week. One more show this week.
We do. It's happening Thursday night. Thursday the 10th, for me at least.
Yeah, it'll be Friday morning for me.
It's... Oh, I'm going to mess this up. It's Viet Ca Phot Dai in Vung Tau, Vietnam. And I said Vung Tau like I was German. He said, "Is it? Oh yes, it's in Vung Tau. Vung Tau, Vietnam."
Well, it's not in Germany. It's right around the corner. What is it though?
I don't know. It's in Vietnam.
It's a temple and monastery. Buddhist temple, Zen monastery. I think it's going to be cool. I'm excited about that episode.
Oh, okay. There's a lot.
And
a lot of religious places we're going here. It's great.
And Russ is right. People actually do watch these videos and support YouTube channels. It's such an alien concept to me. I laugh when I say you can support the channel. But probably I should not do that because you can, and I want your support, and I would like for people to support the channel in whatever way you can.
Share, like and subscribe.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing.
Leave a comment below. Smash that like button. Smash
And
it.
also look for new upcoming episodes. Russ was asking about the Wat in Cambodia, which I think is going to be really cool when we get there. So I should be posting that this week, along with at least one other episode for next week. Oh, and on the personal, that is Vietnamese with a southern accent. On a personal issue, just on the whole visa thing that's going on. Tomorrow, this is the height of excitement. Tomorrow, I go take the test, and then the day after, it'll be Thursday, I go get the results. And once I have the PCR results in my hand, the path will be clear for the flight on Saturday. So
testing means the COVID test, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, sorry. The PCR COVID test. That's right. So go take the PCR test, and I assume I don't have COVID, so it should be fine. But you never know what wacky things are going to get in the way. But we're just going to keep our fingers crossed. So our next video, I should have an answer for you guys of whether I will be trapped in Vietnam for the rest of eternity because I can't. I will have overstayed my visa, or whether everything went great and I'll be headed to Phnom Penh. Scott, what is this that you're doing? Are you telling me?
It's like, no, trapped in Vietnam forever.
Oh, you're grabbing your collar. Got it.
Yeah,
okay. I thought it was a noose or something. You're like, I want to hang myself. Your conversation is so boring.
No, I mean,
because I'll stop talking eventually. So
rope is expensive.
Rope is expensive. I would never hang myself. All right. Well, we've chatted on long enough.
This is America. Rope is expensive, but guns are cheap.
That's right. That is absolutely true. All right. So the main thing I want to tell everyone is tune into the next video, and I'll see you in the next one. Right, Scott?
Hell yeah!